Welcome back. Today's part 3 topic is celebrity endorsements and advertising. We'll start with a set of discussion questions, and then we'll break down the main ideas behind each answer. Let's get into it.
Why do companies use celebrities in advertisements?
Companies use celebrities because they can capture people's attention almost immediately. In today's world, consumers are exposed to countless advertisements every day, so brands are constantly looking for ways to stand out. A famous person can help a product become more memorable and generate public interest. In addition, celebrities often have loyal fans who admire and trust them, which can positively influence how people perceive a brand. For example, if a successful athlete promotes a pair of running shoes, consumers may associate those shoes with performance and success. As a result, companies often see celebrity endorsements as a worthwhile investment.
Do celebrities really influence people's purchasing decisions?
Yes, I think they do, although the extent of that influence varies from person to person. Celebrities are particularly effective at creating awareness and encouraging people to try a product for the first time. Younger consumers in particular may be more likely to follow recommendations from public figures they admire. However, most people still consider practical factors such as quality, price, and customer reviews before making a final decision. Personally, I might become interested in a product because of a celebrity endorsement, but I would still do my own research. So, I would say celebrities influence attention and perception more than the actual purchasing decision itself.
Are advertisements featuring celebrities more effective than ordinary advertisements?
Generally speaking, yes, they tend to be more effective. One reason is that famous people naturally attract attention, which means consumers are more likely to notice and remember the ad. Celebrity campaigns also receive more media coverage and social media engagement, which increases their reach. That being said, simply hiring a celebrity doesn't guarantee success. The person needs to fit the brand's image and values, otherwise, the ad may feel forced or inauthentic. I've seen campaigns where consumers were more focused on the celebrity than on the product itself, which defeats the purpose of advertising. Therefore, celebrity endorsements can be highly effective, but only when they're used strategically.
Should celebrities be responsible for the products they endorse?
I believe they should accept a certain degree of responsibility. Celebrities know that their opinions can influence millions of people, so they shouldn't promote products without understanding what they're endorsing. If a product turns out to be harmful or misleading, consumers may feel betrayed because they trusted the celebrity's recommendation. Of course, the company itself is primarily responsible for the product's quality and safety. However, public figures also have an ethical obligation to be selective about the brands they work with. Otherwise, endorsements become purely transactional, and consumers may lose trust in them altogether.
Do people trust celebrity advertisements nowadays? Why or why not?
I think people are becoming increasingly skeptical of celebrity advertisements. Most consumers understand that celebrities are paid large sums of money to promote products, so they don't automatically assume the endorsement is genuine. The rise of the internet has also made it easier for people to compare reviews and gather information independently. As a result, trust is no longer based solely on fame. That said, some celebrities still enjoy a high level of credibility, especially if they have expertise in a particular field or a long-standing connection with the product. For instance, people may be more likely to trust a professional athlete promoting sports equipment than a random luxury item.
How has social media changed the way famous people advertise products?
Social media has transformed advertising by making it much more direct and interactive. In the past, celebrities mainly appeared in television commercials, billboards, or magazine advertisements. Today, they can communicate with their audience instantly through platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. This often makes promotions feel more personal because they appear within a celebrity's everyday content rather than in a traditional advertisement. At the same time, it has blurred the line between genuine recommendations and paid sponsorships. Consumers sometimes struggle to tell whether a celebrity truly likes a product or is simply being paid to promote it. Overall, social media has made advertising both more effective and more complicated.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of using celebrities in advertising?
There are several advantages to using celebrities in advertising. First of all, they attract attention and can help a brand gain visibility very quickly. They can also enhance a company's image if the celebrity has a positive reputation and strong public appeal. However, there are disadvantages as well. Celebrity endorsements are often extremely expensive, and there is always a risk that the celebrity could become involved in a controversy or scandal. In that situation, the brand may suffer reputational damage despite having done nothing wrong. Therefore, while celebrity advertising can be highly rewarding, it also involves considerable risk.
Do you think influencers are becoming more effective than traditional celebrities in advertising?
In some situations, yes, I think influencers are becoming more effective. One reason is that they tend to have a closer relationship with their audience and often focus on specific interests such as fitness, technology, or fashion. Their recommendations can therefore feel more authentic and targeted. Many followers view influencers as ordinary people who have built expertise through experience, rather than as distant celebrities. However, traditional celebrities still possess greater name recognition and can appeal to a much wider audience. For global brands that want maximum exposure, celebrities remain incredibly valuable. So rather than replacing celebrities entirely, influencers have simply become another powerful form of advertising.
That was the interview. Now let's look at the key ideas behind each answer. Question 1. Why do companies use celebrities in ads? This answer begins by pointing out that consumers are exposed to countless ads every day. Because of that, companies are constantly looking for ways to attract attention and stand out from their competitors. The answer then explains that celebrities already have loyal followers who admire and trust them. As a result, some of the celebrities' positive qualities can become associated with the product. This can make the product more memorable and generate greater public interest. Question 2. Do celebrities really influence people's purchasing decisions? The answer acknowledges that celebrities do have influence, but not to the same degree for everyone. It explains that celebrities are particularly effective at creating awareness and encouraging people to try a product for the first time. Younger consumers may be more likely to follow recommendations from public figures they admire. However, the answer also points out that factors such as quality, price, and customer reviews remain important. The main idea is that celebrities often influence people's interest in a product more than the final purchasing decision itself. Question 3. Are ads featuring celebrities more effective than ordinary ads? This answer starts by explaining why celebrity ads often attract more attention and remain more memorable than ordinary ads. It also mentions that celebrity campaigns tend to receive additional exposure through the media and social platforms. However, the answer doesn't suggest that celebrity endorsements always work. It highlights the importance of choosing someone who matches the brand's image and values. The answer finishes by noting that consumers sometimes remember the celebrity but forget the product, which can reduce the effectiveness of the campaign. Question 4. Should celebrities be responsible for the products they endorse? The answer argues that celebrities should accept some responsibility because they have significant influence over public opinion. It suggests that public figures should understand the products they choose to promote, rather than simply accepting endorsement deals. The answer also considers the consumer perspective, explaining that people may feel betrayed if a celebrity promotes a misleading or harmful product. At the same time, it recognizes that companies remain primarily responsible for product quality and safety. Overall, the answer presents responsibility as something that should be shared rather than placed entirely on one side. Question 5. Do people trust celebrity ads nowadays? This answer suggests that consumers have become more skeptical of celebrity advertising over time. One reason is that people understand celebrities are often paid substantial amounts to endorse products. The answer also highlights the role of the internet, which allows consumers to research products and compare reviews independently. As a result, trust is no longer based purely on fame. However, the answer adds that celebrities can still be persuasive when they have genuine expertise or a strong connection to the product they are promoting. Question 6. How has social media changed the way famous people advertise products? The answer contrasts traditional advertising with modern social media marketing. In the past, celebrities mainly promoted products through television commercials, magazines, and billboards. Today, they can communicate directly with their audience through social media platforms. Because ads are often integrated into everyday posts and videos, they can feel more personal and authentic. At the same time, this has made it harder for consumers to distinguish between genuine recommendations and paid promotions. Question 7. What are the advantages and disadvantages of using celebrities in advertising? This answer explores both sides of the issue. On the positive side, celebrities can attract attention quickly, increase visibility, and improve a company's image. Their popularity can help brands reach large audiences and build recognition. However, the answer also points out several disadvantages. Celebrity endorsements are often expensive, and there is always a risk that a public controversy could damage both the celebrity's reputation and the brand associated with them. Finally, do you think influencers are becoming more effective than traditional celebrities in advertising? This answer explains that influencers can be highly effective because they often build close relationships with specific audiences. Many focus on particular areas such as fitness, technology, or fashion, allowing them to create targeted and relevant content. Their recommendations may feel more authentic because followers often see them as relatable individuals rather than distant public figures. However, the answer also recognizes that traditional celebrities still have greater name recognition and can reach much larger audiences. The conclusion is that both influencers and celebrities remain valuable, but they serve different purposes in modern advertising. And that's it for today's topic. If you'd like more practice like this, consider becoming a member for access to extra lessons. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next one.